A day after the BJP government delivered the CAA promise, politics around it continues to churn. Even as India celebrates CAA, the opposition has essentially resorted to its fear-mongering tactics. Now, with the Narendra Modi-led government notifying the rules of the Citizenship Amendment Act, there is an upheaval on the national political stage. Now, what are the kind of reactions that we have seen just 24 hours after the announcement was made? Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, says that this was a ludo move that was made by the government. Owaisi says that this should be seen through the lens of NRC. Similar statements have also been made by the Congress leaders. Umar Abdullah says that all of this is being done keeping in mind the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. But remember, it has taken almost 4 years for the rules to be notified. The government says that there has been an extensive consultation to ensure that there is a smooth implementation of CAA. Take a look at this story and then we break down the details of what does it really mean to implement CAA, especially when there is growing opposition coming in from few states, particularly West Bengal as well as Kerala.
The Modi government has delivered its promise, the citizenship law. Celebrations erupted across the country.
As the Citizenship Amendment Act gets implemented throughout the country, the Shiv Sena Dogra Front is holding celebrations here in Jammu, wherein the Dogra Front Chief Ashok Gupta, along with his supporters, they have come up with the slogans of the Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi and also the Home Minister Amit Shah, and they are dancing on the tunes of the beats, holding dhol, shehnai, flutes. They are celebrating, terming this as a big day for the country as they celebrate this notification.
कई वर्षों पहले मुंबई आए, हिंदुस्तान में आए और अभी भी नागरिकता के लिए जो है वो संघर्ष कर रहे हैं। मैं बात करूंगा इन्हीं लोगों से और उनसे जानूंगा कि उनकी प्रतिक्रिया क्या है, कैसी आपकी जर्नी रही।
सर, मेरा नाम पूंजालाल है। जय श्री राम सर। सबसे पहले मैं मोदी साहब को तो बहुत ही धन्यवाद देता हूँ। भगवान करे घर घर में मोदी हो जावे, समझा। मैं 2004 में आया हूँ, 20 साल हो गया। मुझे तो नागरिकता मिल गई, लेकिन मेरे बच्चों को नहीं मिली, 7 पोते पोतियों को नहीं मिली है। अभी 29-30 साल के हो गए हैं, समझा। तो उसके लिए आप मेहरबानी कर दीजिए कुछ, उसके लिए, उसके फ्यूचर के लिए, उनके लिए कुछ ऐसा कर दीजिए, मोदी साहब कर देवे।
Meanwhile, protests have escalated in few pockets of the country. All this even as the opposition has restored to fear-mongering.
हमें मैसेज देने के लिए आया है कि हम लोग सब एक रहे, हम लोग सब अच्छा से रहे, हम सबको सब मिल के चलता है। हम क्या को पसंद नहीं करता है, इसी के लिए उसमें जो 5 कम्युनिटी को रख दिया, बौद्धिस्ट, क्रिश्चियन, हिंदू, मुस्लिम को निकाल दिया, जैसे हिंदुस्तान में वो लोगों का कोई कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं है।
ये रिलीजन की बुनियाद पर बनाया गया, ये डिस्क्रिमिनेटरी है, अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है। और ये बोलना कि जो हमारे हिंदू और सिख भाई या क्रिश्चियन भाई जो पाकिस्तान में, अफगानिस्तान में, बांग्लादेश में रह रहे हैं, उनको सिटीजनशिप नहीं दे सकते, झूठ है ये।
इलेक्शन का ब्यूगल बजने से चंद दिन पहले CAA का नोटिफाई किया जाना, शायद इसी से पता चल जाता है कि इसके पीछे मकसद क्या है। जाहिर सी बात है कि बीजेपी मजहब का इस्तेमाल करना चाहती है आने वाले पार्लिमानी इलेक्शन में।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah has hit out at the opposition for misleading people with its narrative.
अभी हमने कहा था कि हम CAA लाएंगे, ये लोग विरोध करते हैं, मगर कल ही मोदी सरकार ने CAA का वादा भी पूरा कर दिया। CAA से किसी भी देश के नागरिक की नागरिकता जानी नहीं। सीएए नागरिकता देने का कानून है, नागरिकता लेने का कानून नहीं है। ये ओवैसी भी झूठ बोल रहे हैं, खड़गे भी झूठ बोल रहे हैं, राहुल गांधी भी झूठ बोल रहे हैं।
Why is the opposition having a meltdown? Let's debate.
Is there any rationale behind the arguments that have been put forth by the opposition parties, and what exactly are the real fears that some are essentially arguing at this point in time? Joining us on the burning question tonight, Sardar R.P. Singh, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Samujal Kumar Bhattacharya is the chief advisor, All Assam Students Union and Northeast Student Organization, Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist, Professor Monojit Mondal, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Opening the debate tonight is Sardar R.P. Singh and Samujal Bhattacharya. Let me begin by asking you, Sardar R.P. Singh, particularly in the state of Assam and Tripura, there is a growing concern about the identity of...
Phone.
Sardar R.P. Singh, can you hear me?
Phone.
I can. There is some problem with the
Sardar R.P. Singh.
TMC spokesperson.
Okay. We'll try and reconnect with Professor Mondal, but let me just have Dr. Samujal and Sardar R.P. Singh on the screen right now. I want to start with them. Sardar R.P. Singh, I want to particularly focus on the concerns right now. Of course, various states are already celebrating, but there is a growing concern, particularly in the northeastern states, Tripura as well as Assam. Dr. Samujal has been at the forefront of that anti-foreigners movement for a very long time, and some in Assam have been arguing this point, that are you essentially trying to nullify the Assam Accord? Because given the fact that if you look at the cutoff date, as far as 2014 is concerned, you would actually bring in what many have been arguing, like Dr. Samujal has been arguing, that you've nullified the work that was done in the past. You're bringing in the foreigners.
Well, for your information, even I participated in the ASU movement in 83 as a student union, General Secretary in Delhi University Student Union. But let's understand the situation today. The situation is that who will be entitled? There, I've seen the figure is not more than 30,000 people will be entitled for the citizenship, and basically coming from Pakistan and Afghanistan. A very less number from Bangladesh. But if there are being in problem in Bangladesh or in Pakistan or in Afghanistan because of religion, there is discrimination being done or they are being penalized because of religion. So which other country they will look forward to? And specifically, it's only for Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jainis, and then Christians and Parsis. So if I have to see with the view of Bangladesh, then it will be majority will be Hindus. In Pakistan and Afghanistan, it will be Sikhs and Hindus put together. So I don't see there's much problem in that. I mean, why there should be questions should be raised on they be given citizenship here, because they are facing problem in their respective countries because of religion.
No, but Sardar R.P. Singh, I want a direct answer with regards to, are you really nullifying the Assam Accord of 1985? Because that is exactly the bigger concern. Tripura Students' Union also have actually raised a similar sort of concerns about the identity of the indigenous groups. But let me get in Dr. Samujal Bhattacharya. ASU, after all, is also the lead petitioner on this matter in the Supreme Court. Dr. Bhattacharya, you've heard what Sardar R.P. Singh of the BJP is saying, that you did not worry. It is, after all, those who have been persecuted. The rules basically notify that there will be a proper documentation that will essentially be done to be, to find out whether they are from Pakistan, Bangladesh or Afghanistan, that their great-grandfathers have had some link with these countries. So a proper check would essentially be done. So these minorities in the other countries who have been persecuted have no other place but to come to India.
And this will also be checked whether they are prosecuted or not.
See, the perspective of Assam and Northeast should be realized. Due to large-scale influx of illegal foreigners from Bangladesh, there is a threat to the identity of the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. And for that, there was a 6 years long historic Assam movement. And after historic Assam movement, historic Assam Accord was signed. And in that accord, it was clearly said that those who have entered into Assam up to 71, he may be Hindu, he may be Muslim, they can stay in Assam. But beyond 71, he may be Hindu, he may be Muslim, they will be deported. That time, on behalf of the whole country, Assam had taken the load of all illegal foreigners who have entered up to 1971, and we have shown our heart. Assam is a very small state. We cannot take burden beyond 71. That's what we realized, because it's a threat to the identity of the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. And in Tripura, out of 40 lakhs population, only 15 lakhs are the indigenous Tripuris. And Northeast is not a dumping ground for illegal Bangladeshis. Now what we want, the vexed foreign national problem must be solved by implementing all clauses of the Assam Accord. Everybody should realize it's a national issue. To protect the country, during the Assam movement we have said, save Assam today to save India tomorrow. And to protect the country's interests, 860 people have sacrificed their life. They are the martyrs. That should be realized by all. Now, by imposing CAA, what the government of India is doing, by imposing CAA, they want to give more burden beyond 71. That is not at all acceptable for the people of Assam. Assam is a very small state. On the other hand, during the CAA, the government of India has said that the 4 states of northeastern region which is covered by inner line permit is exempted. That is Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur is exempted from CAA. 6 civil areas of Northeast and Assam is exempted. 98% of Meghalaya, 70% of Tripura, and 8 districts of Assam is exempted from CAA. So we have a question to the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and Home Minister Amit Shah ji. If CAA is bad for the inner covered states of Northeast, 6 civil covered areas of Northeast and Assam, how this CAA can be good for the other parts of Assam and Northeast? It's a question. In Assam, we have 35 districts. Out of 35 districts, 8 districts are excluded from CAA. How this can be? Other 27 districts are covered by CAA. If CAA is bad for 8 districts of Assam, other 27 districts are also affected. So, if CAA is bad for 8 districts of Assam, how this CAA can be good for the other 27 states of districts of Assam? It's an injustice to the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. And the CAA must not be implemented in the state of Assam and Northeast. And for that, all Assam Students Union and Northeast Student Organization, along with 30 ethnic organizations, we have started non-violent, peaceful democratic movement. It's a pure. There is no place of violence in our movement. Absolutely non-violent, peaceful democratic movement and legal fight. In 2019. In 2019, we have filed a petition before the Supreme Court of India challenging CAA. After 4 years, when the government of India had imposed the regulation, today we have filed challenge this regulation, and we have said that this should be scrapped. So the peaceful democratic movement and legal fight will be on. I would like to appeal to the people of the country. Please save Assam and Northeast. Please save Assam and Northeast. And we would like to stay like a good Indians like other parts of the country. Assam and Northeast is not a dumping ground for illegal Bangladesh. We have taken load.
Dr. Bhattacharya, can I just take a quick follow-up question and then I come to Sardar RP Singh? Okay. Dr. Bhattacharya, can I just take a quick question from you with regards to, there is a different reasoning that has been given by people of Assam as well as those from other northeastern states, and there is a growing fear that the citizenship would be taken away, particularly as OAC says, look it through the lens of NRC, which is not the fact. the Chief Minister of West Bengal has gone to a different tangent. She says that, look here, the Muslims have been left out. But the fact of the matter is that if you want to apply for citizenship, you can. But this is particularly to do with those who have been persecuted. Dr. Samujal Bhattacharya, are you against the Citizenship Amendment Act as a whole, particularly keeping in mind you're talking about those who have been persecuted? May not, if you do not apply it to Assam, if you apply it to the other states, don't you think that the government has actually done the right thing of actually giving space to those who did not find a single inch for several years put together? They've been refugees in our own country.
See, at first, we are rejecting the statement of the Chief Minister of West Bengal and OSC, because their perspective is not at all acceptable for us. As the perspective of Assam is something different. When we had filed our petition before the Honorable Supreme Court, then Supreme Court had, after hearing our case, Supreme Court had appreciated that the issue of Assam, Tripura in Northeast is something different. Hearing will be on, but there will be a separate time will be given for the case of Assam, Tripura and Northeast. Okay. Because the case is different.
Okay.
And I like to tell you that after a historic Assam Accord, we have taken the load up to 71. No other state of the country had taken load up to 71. Absolutely, everybody should appreciate the big heart of the people of Assam.
Let me get that.
We have accepted the load
response from Sardar R.P. Singh of the BJP.
How Assam can take load?
Okay, Sardar R.P. Singh, the argument is a little different, and one has to bring in that nuance in understanding the contours of the Assam Accord of 1985 and the very fact that we have seen the kind of burden that particularly the indigenous communities have had to face the brunt of it. So one cannot look at this issue through one single prism. So, Sardar R.P. Singh, for those who are in the northeastern states, what is it that you will have to say? And then I'll just get a quick word from Professor Mondal with regards to Bengal and Ashutosh also. Sardar R.P. Singh, a quick response to Dr. Samujal Bhattacharya, who's raised those concerns.
Dr. Bhattacharya, your concerns are quite genuine, and we know that there was an issue at that time, and Assam has to face the wrath of the influx which was coming from the Bangladesh, and specifically in the northern eastern state, and it was the Assam which was facing the most wrath, and it was the Assam ASU students, the students in the Assam who took up the cause, whereas Bangladesh, in West Bengal, it was treated as a vote bank, and they used it as a vote bank, and they're still treating it as a vote bank. I mean, that's different. So your concerns will be addressed to. I'm not very sure how to go about it, and I'm not able to answer it right now. But your concerns are genuine, and I'm hopeful that the Home Ministry will take care of whatever concerns you are addressing to. But let's understand, those who are minorities in Bangladesh, is your concern. Where will they go to? Which country they will look forward to? Other than India, can they go to any other country? Yes. For other people who are prosecuted there are many other countries they can go to. But where will Hindus or Sikhs or Jainis or Buddhists will go to? You have to also address to this.
Okay. Can I just get also a quick word from Professor Mondal and Ashutosh? Professor Mondal, I'll come to you with regards to Dr. Bhattacharya. I'm going to run short of time, so I want to also bring in Professor Mondal and Ashutosh and perhaps widen the debate a little bit, go beyond the concerns of the northeastern states. Let's also bring in what the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, had to say. Now, there is a difference between those leaders in the northeastern states who have been arguing, and there is many would say that there is a fair enough grievances that they have. But what many can't understand or fathom right now, Professor Mondal, is with regards to bringing in the Muslim connection into it, and once again trying to give that communal angle. The fact of the matter is that if the Muslims today want a citizenship in this country, they are not being barred from doing that. And secondly, no one is going to snatch away the citizenship of those who are in the country right now. So why bring in this entire element that, look here, citizenship would be taken away. Muslims will be persecuted in the country. Why bring in this kind of a narrow, politics over this entire matter, Professor Mondal?
By the same logic, the existing law, the non-Muslims can also apply for naturalization of the citizenship. So why this special provision? Because this is a communal law. And whereby you are also excluding other Hindus from Tamil, Sri Lanka and Myanmar. Both Myanmar and Sri Lanka, especially Myanmar, they also remain part of India. Remember the logic that was given by the government in 2019 while bringing this law, saying that these three states, these three countries shared border with India, they remain part of India. I am not sure how long and since when Afghanistan was part of India. Apart from few areas where we shared border with Afghanistan. But Myanmar was part of India till 1935. It was known as Burma. Everyone knows. Many Bengalis are still living there. Many Hindus are still living. They are being persecuted by the current dispensation. They have crossed the border also. What about them? So it is a jumla. I believe it is a gift of sweet deceit before the election by Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah. They are fathoming that the vote banks are slipping from their
quick response.
leg. And let me finish. And in Assam, the last but not the least, out of 18 lakhs detainees in Assam, Sawan, that 12 lakhs of them are Hindus. And many of them came to India before 1971. How are you going to get them citizens by applying this law? They have to declare themselves as illegal immigrants, that they have come from Bangladesh. They have to surrender their Aadhaar card, and then only they can apply for citizenship under this law.
Professor Mondal, I'll get Sardar R.P. Singh to respond to that.
Don't show these pictures. Answer my question.
I'll get I'll get Sardar R.P. Singh to respond to that. But before I go to
suffering in the detention camp of Assam, don't show me the picture.
You are saying that what happens to those before 1971 also?
Suffering in detention camp. How are you going to give them citizenship? You have to declare them first illegal citizens, illegal immigrants. Then only they can apply for the citizenship.
Now, there is a tribunal for that also, Professor Mondal, but it's better that Sardar R.P. Singh answers that. But before I do that, Sardar R.P. Singh, a quick response from Ashutosh, and then you can respond to both of them. Ashutosh, Professor Mondal is basically looking at the fact, saying that where is the need for it? It could actually go through a naturalization process, which Sardar R.P. Singh should be answering. Ashutosh, the fact of the matter is that the BJP says that this is a humanitarian legislation. Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal had said that this is a humanitarian legislation because those who have been persecuted have no place. Ashutosh, your concern, and then a quick response, 30-second response, Sardar R.P. Singh, because I'm really running short of time. Ashutosh.
So there are two things that we have to understand, that CAA
Professor
Mondal,
Professor Mondal, bear with me. I have to give a chance to Ashutosh also.
So as I was saying that CAA is being considered as communal WMD because of the track record of Modi government. And the problem with CAA is not what it contains or says explicitly, but what it hides, excludes and indirectly states, that Muslim and Jews are not welcome as refugees. Why? And why did Amit Shah sit on this for 4 years and notify these rules just before the Lok Sabha election? If they cared about the refugees,
because I'm really running short of time.
If they cared about refugees, they should have done it.
I got your point. The gist is this. The gist is this. Let me just get a quick response from Sardar R.P. Singh. Sardar R.P. Singh, you've heard what Professor Mondal had to say. And the other part, that why did it take almost 4 years to bring in the notification? Omar Abdullah says that the poll bugle has been sounded off. That's why you're doing it. Ashutosh says the same. So answer to what Professor Mondal is saying with regards to the Hindu refugees before 1971 who are basically languishing in the detention centers in Assam.
Well, with this, every Hindu refugee who's in the country who has come from Bangladesh, Pakistan, or Afghanistan will go to a process. In the process, he'll get the citizenship also. But let's Mr. Mondal answer one question. There are 20 lakh Sikhs in Pakistan after partition. And today we are just 6,934. Can you imagine what has happened to the rest? More than 19 lakh people. They have been converted forcibly. where woman has been abducted. Our gurdwaras were stone pelted. The bullets were fired at the gurdwaras. The Granthis' daughters were kidnapped. We all have to make a lot of noise worldwide. Sikhs have to gather and make a lot of noise. Only then that girl was released. So, which country we should look toward? Which is the option we have? In Afghanistan, our temples, our gurdwaras were shut.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm really running short of time because I wish I could have given the chance to others also to respond right now. Sardar RP Singh, Professor Mondal, Ashutosh and Dr. Samujal, I know each one of you want to come back on this story. This is a developing story, and the fact of the matter is that you will have reactions on both spectrums, something that will have to be considered. But gentlemen, I'm really running short of time. My apologies, but thank you very much for joining us on the burning question on